Dear students, hello and welcome to our lecture. In the previous lecture, we talked about uh, grammar, focus, modal verbs, would, and will for requests. And we also did this exercise and we talked about lesson 5 and we didn't complete it. Now we are going to complete lesson 5, reading Robinson Crusoe. Robinson Crusoe. Robinson Crusoe was an English sailor and merchant. He was going on a journey when a storm destroyed his ship. But he was saved when a big wave carried him to the shore of a small island. Robinson Crusoe lived there for 28 years. Although he was alone, he worked all the time. He built a house, he grew corn and vegetables, and he reared animals. After 25 years, he found a man on the island. The man was in trouble. Robinson Crusoe helped him, and the man became his servant. He called him Friday. He taught him to speak English and to do many things. 3 years later, a ship came to the island. Robinson Crusoe met the captain and his companions. They were in trouble. He helped them. Then he returned home with them. I think in explaining the meaning of the new words, we stopped here in the word uh, grew. It grew here, as we said here, it means what? Grew, here the past tense of grow. Yeah, to grow here means to cultivate. cultivate بمعنى يزرع. Corn, he grew corn. Corn here, it means what? Corn here, it means any plant that grown for its grain. Grain معنى الحبوب, such as wheat and so on. Corn, اللي هو الذرة. Popcorn. Yeah, he grew corn and uh, vegetables. Vegetables, here it means what? As we said, vegetables here, it
خضار.
means, yes, a plant or a part of a plant that is eaten as food, like potatoes, beans, onions, tomatoes. All of these, we call them vegetables. All of them, we call them vegetables. اللي هي الخضروات. Tomatoes, potatoes, uh, beans, onions, etc. And he reared animals. Reared here means past tense of rear. To rear here means what? Here it means to take care of, to take care yes, to take care for young children or animals until they are fully grown. يعني بمعنى يرعى أو يهتم يعني أو يربي. تربية جاي من التربية، رب حيوانات and so on. He reared animals. After 25 years, he found a man on the island. Found اللي هي present, found. Yes, he came across a man. Found here means came across or come. Yes, came across a man on the island. يعني وجد. As we said, the word here island. What does this word mean? As we said, it is a piece of land that completely surrounded by water. A piece of land that completely surrounded by water, اللي هو جزيرة. The man was in trouble. Trouble here it means what? A problem. Trouble here it means problem. The man was in trouble or had a trouble. Robinson Crusoe helped him. To help here means to assist or assisted him. Yes, ساعده. He helped him, and the man became his servant. As we said, the word servant here, what does it mean? The word servant here, it means, yes,
when you
a
say
person,
someone
yes,
Arabic المنقذ.
yeah, a person who works in other person's house and cooks, for example, cleans, etc. Cleans for them. يعني يخدموا نظافة, cleaning, cooking, طبيخ, tidying, ترتيب, and so on. Servant. He called him Friday. أطلق عليه اسم Friday. He taught him to speak English. Taught present teach to teach. To teach. Present to teach. Taught هي بمعنى درس أو علم. To speak, how to speak English and to do many things. 3 years later, وبعد 3 سنوات, 3 years later, a ship came to the island. Ship came to the island. You know, as we said here, ship, yes, we use it to carry people and goods from one place to another here by sea. سفينة. Ship came to the island. Robinson Crusoe Robinson Crusoe met the captain. The captain, here it means what? Captain, the person in charge of the ship, يعني الشخص المسؤول عن السفينة. Captain. And his companions. And his companions, اللي هم those who comes with him or those who come with him. Okay, person that or people that travels with you in or with the captain in the on the ship. يا اللي هم نقول عليهم ايش؟ اللي هم الطاقم المعاون المساعدين او رفاقه، يعني رفاقه المعاه في السفينه. Companions. They were in trouble. وبرضه they have a problem. He helped them. Robinson Crusoe helped them. Then he returned home with them. Returned, he present return. Return means to return to come back. He came back يعني عاد أو رجع home, his homeland اللي هو وطنه, to his country. Home it means what? His country يعني وطنه. رجع إلى وطنه with them, yes, in the ship or on the ship. This is the story of Robinson Crusoe. Now we are going to answer these questions. We choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. معنى اختر الإجابة الصحيحة. Choose the correct answer. Number 1. Robinson Crusoe was an English. Here we are going to put a word. Here we have 3 options. Robinson Crusoe was an English teacher, merchant, sailor, and merchant. Sailor and merchant. Which one is correct? Sorry? A or B or C? Which one?
Number C.
Yes, C. C is correct. He saw Robinson Crusoe was an English sailor. هو بحار. And he is a merchant also. He is sailor and a merchant. So C is correct. C is correct. 2. He was saved by, yes, he was rescued by the people, a big wave, the police.
Number B.
Big wave.
A big wave, yes. A big wave carried him to the shore of small island. Number 3, Robinson grew space and vegetables when he was on the island. Cotton, sugar cane قصب السكر. Corn, which one?
Corn.
Cotton.
C.
Circle C.
Yes, corn. هو ذرة. 4. Robinson Crusoe called the man that he found on the island. Friday, John, Saturday.
Circle A.
Friday, John, Saturday. Which one is correct?
Saturday.
Saturday?
Circle A. Friday.
Yeah, he called him. Yes, the man became his servant.
Friday.
He called him Friday. Friday, yes. Friday here, A. He taught him to speak, or he taught the man to speak what? French, English, Arabic.
English.
English.
He taught him to speak English. 3 years later, A came to the island. A ship, a train, a car.
Ship. A. Ship.
Car.
Car came to the island. A ship, not train and not a car. On water, ship can go on water. A car can go on water, or a train can go on water. No, ship. Safina. He was he was on the island. Yes, Robinson Crusoe met his son, the animals, the captain, and his companions.
See the captain and his companions.
Yes,
Circle C. Circle C.
Captain and his.
He met the captain and his companions. Captain ورفاقه. B. Tick right or correct, or cross for A for false. يعني صح أم خطأ. Here we have about 3 sentences. Yes, some of these sentences are true and some of them are not true or false. Yeah, Robinson Crusoe lived on the island for 28 years. Is it true or false?
False.
For 28 years. He lived there. How many years?
3 years.
Robinson Crusoe lived there for 28 years.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
28 years. That's in true.
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 Yes.
Robinson Crusoe built a palace when he was on the island. He built a palace. You know palace?
False.
False. He built a house. Palace here, it means what? قصر. هل هو بنى قصر? No. He built a house. So F. After 23 years, he found a man on the island. After 23 years, he found a man on the island. Is it true or false?
False.
After 23 years. After 23 years, yes, yeah. 3 years later, a ship came to the island. Yeah. Robinson Crusoe met the captain and his companions. So is it true or false? After 25 years, he found a man on the island.
So he's saying 23 years. So it's false because he stayed there for 28. The last 3 years, he find that guy.
Yes,
So,
yeah, when he spent about 25 years in the
yeah, he
island,
found the man.
he
That's 23.
yes, that is here it is.
False.
After 23 years, he found the money. It is false.
False. Yeah, it's 25 years.
25 years. Yes. Yes. So Robinson Crusoe lived there or on the island for 28 years. Through he built a palace when he was on the island. If he or after 23 years, he found a man on the island here.
False.
It is F. Now, we are going to see here we finished unit 2. We finished unit 2. Yes. And we are going to start unit 3. We are going to start unit 3. Unit 3. Yes, unit 3. Unit 3, we have lesson 1. Lesson 1, reading also. The title of this lesson is to tip or not to tip. To tip or not to tip. First, I'm going to read the article or the topic. Then I'm going to explain the meaning of the new words. Yes, scan the article. How much should you tip someone in the United States who carries your suitcase at hotel, to parks your car, serves you in a fast food restaurant? Okay, these are 3 questions. Yes, we are going to answer these 3 questions after we read this topic or this article. Yes, the word tip comes from an English slang word that means to give. That means to give. It is both a noun and a verb. Americans usually tip people in places like restaurants, airports, hotels, and hair salons. People who work in these places often get paid low wages. A tip shows that the customer is pleased with the service provided. Sometimes it is hard to know how much to tip. The size of the tip usually depends on the service. People such as parking valets or bellhops usually get smaller tip. The tip for people such as taxi drivers and waiters or waitresses is usually larger. Here are few guidelines for tipping in the United States. Okay. Yes, here people who ask and the tip that they are going or that you are going to give to them. This is the tipping, and the people who ask, for example, airport porters or hotels bellhops. The tip is going to be $1 or $2 for carrying each suitcase. 2, people who ask parking valets, $1 for parking a car. People who ask hotel door attendants, $1 or $2 for getting a taxi. So for people who works in hotel or hotel door attendants. For hotel mates, 1 to 2 per 1 to 5 per night. Here, $1 to $5. $1 to $5. Okay. Taxi drivers, 15% of the bill, more if they help you with bags. You are going to give him extra when he help you or when he helps you with your bags. 6, waiters and waitresses, 15 to 20% of the bill. There is no tipping in fast food restaurants. 7, barbers or hairstylists. Barbers or hair stylists, هي 15% of the bill. هي 15% من الفاتورة. When you are not sure about how much to tip, do what feels right. You don't have to tip for bad service, and you can give a bigger tip for very good service. Remember, though, your behavior is more important than your money. Always treat service providers with respect. So this our topic. Now I'm going to explain the meaning of the new words. As I said here, tip. What do we mean by the word tip? To tip or not to tip? What do we mean by this word? The word tip here, it means what? Here, it means it is a noun and a verb. Yes, it is going to be a noun and a verb. يعني احنا ممكن نستخدمها كفعل وكاسم. هي tip is a noun و to tip is a verb. As a noun here it means what? tip as a noun here it means كاسم. معناها كاسم يعني هي it means what? It means a small amount of extra money. يعني extra money يعني فلوس زيادة. يعني فلوس زيادة. Extra money. It means or a small amount of extra money that you give to somebody who serves you in a restaurant. يعني شخص يقدم لك خدمة في المطعم، اوكي، تديه زيادة على الفاتورة نظير انه الخدمة المقدمة so excellent or good. اللي هو in Arabic it means what؟ يعني أنا أقول عليه يعني بخشيش، you know بخشيش. tip. Okay, this is the meaning of it as a noun. As a verb here it means what? To tip means to give somebody extra amount of money to thank him for something that he has done for you as a part of his job. هي بمعنى يعني تعطي. To give بمعنى إيه؟ تعطي بقشيش. to give somebody extra amount of money to thank him for something that he has done for you as a part of his job. It is the meaning of the word tip as a noun and as a verb. Noun, we are going to say tip, or verb to tip. Tip. Okay. Scan the article, then I scan the article. Here we have the word scan. To scan means what? To scan means to look quickly. To look quickly, but not very carefully. To look quickly, but not very carefully. يعني زي ما نقول ان احنا يعني تدي نظره فاحص سريعه على الموضوع هذا، يعني بدون يعني توقف في الكلمات. زي ما نقول ان احنا ندي يعني طله سريعه، نظره سريعه على الموضوع. نقول عليه سكان. سكان اذا هي it means what to look quickly، يعني دون التمعن والوقوف عند الكلمات، بدون ما تتوقف عند الكلمات، بس نظره سريعه فاحص سريعه. This is the meaning of the word scan. To look quickly but not very carefully. Okay. Article here means what? Topic. Article here it means what? Topic. Topic موضوع يعني. عندنا هذا الموضوع اللي بيتحدث عن التيبينج، البقشيش وما أدراك ما البقشيش. Topic or article. Okay. How much should you tip someone in the United States who carries your suitcase at hotel? Here carry, carries. Here means what? To carry. Here means to carry. Here it means to take with something with somebody. يعني تساعده أو تساعده في حمل الحقائب. For example, to carry his suitcase. His suitcase here it means what? A case with the flat sides and handle, used for carrying clothes when you are traveling. يعني حقيبة اليد اللي انت بتشيل فيها الأمتعة أو الأغراض بتاعتك لما تكون مسافر. suitcase يعني حقيبة. Or somebody parks your car. Park means what? To park here means what? To park here it means to leave a vehicle اللي تترك المركبة بتاعتك that you are driving in a particular place for a period of time. يعني اللي هو بمعنى تلبك سيارتك في مكان ما في فترة معينة، فترة زمنية ساعة ساعتين 1 hour 2 hours 3 hours, then you are going to pay for it. You are going to pay for this. يعني الساعة مثلا ب $1 for example, or 2 hours $2 etc. هي الباركس، انت توقيف السيارة في المكان اللي انت بتوقفه فيه. اوكي. yes. serves you in a fast food restaurant. serves you بمعنى to as we said this word, the word servant, the person who helps you in doing things. For example, يخدمك. in a service معنى يخدمك. in a fast food restaurant. fast food yeah, the restaurant that you are not going to eat inside the restaurant. You are going to take your food with you, to take away, اللي هي نقول عليها ايش الوجبات السريعه، محل الوجبات او المطاعم اللي بتبيع الوجبات السريعه. You are not going to eat your food in the restaurant, but you are going to take it with you to your home. Okay. Now I'm going to stop here because of the time. I'm going to stop here because of the time. Don't get out. I'm going to take a photo from your attendance. حصور الحضور، ما فيش حد يطلع. 1 minute.
دكتور عندي سؤال الله يعطيك العافيه.
Yes.
بخصوص الواجب الشباب طالبوا انه يكون على الوورد وجاهم على بي دي اف، فما ادري صار شيء جديد
لا على
او
الوورد
طالبوا بالاحرى انه يكون زي النموذج تبع جوجل اللي يرسلونه المدرسين الثانيين.
لا انا ارسلت لكم عن طريق الوورد والبي دي اف. اللي يبي هو يشتغل وورد، عندك وورد اشتغل وورد، انا رسلت الوورد.
تمام الله يعطيك العافيه. تمام.
Thank you. I'm going to say goodbye. See you
Goodbye.
next
See
week.
you.
Have a nice week and inshallah.
You
Thank
too.
you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
شكرا لك، مع السلامة.
Bye.